it's Kimberly with Major Go Budgets, and today is our cash condensing, bill swap, prop swap, money swap, cash swap. What's the other word? Consolidation, condensing. I mean, there's a million words you can call this, but at the end of the day, this is the day we take the money out of the binders, we put it in the tray, we use our pop slips to say how much we're putting away and how much there should be in that's been assigned to each and every envelope, and I put all this money in our high yield savings account. That is the whole purpose of this, is to get it out of the binders and into the bank so it can start working for us in a passive income sort of way. You get it? You got it? Good. All right, so I have these trackers that I've created, and they are available on my Etsy shop, so I'm going to say that out loud now. The link to everything that I use that I say that is all down below in the description. Should just take a look at that and go peruse my Etsy shop. It's pretty fantastic if you ask me. We are going to document everything. This is becomes my holy grail for when I go and I do my reconciliation, because I'm all about the numbers, y'all, in this day, and I need to make sure this lines up with what I said in here, that lines up what's in the bank. I fully hope that you've done your research, like I said, and you've seen the benefits. You recognize the benefits, and you recognize where you find value in your own process. Yeah. So we'll talk about it more as we go through this, inevitably, because I live, breathe, high yield savings. I'll try to link a couple of resources down below so you can go do your own research, understand the benefits, and understand almost every institution has a variation of high yield savings accounts. The rates vary depending on the market and what the institution is willing to offer, based on everything that it costs them to service. So again, I use a particular one. Of course, I can there's a referral link down below if you are interested in knowing more on how I use it. The reason why I use SoFi is a bank institution I use, one of them anyway, for high yield savings account, is because they have a thing called vaults, and vaults allow me to mimic all these binders. And so it gives me the ability to segregate my funds like I've segregated them in my binders. Yeah. All right. So let's get started, because this could take a little bit of time. And I want to make sure that we have time to talk about everything. So this is all of my sinking funds. I'm going to touch some of my savings challenges that are long-term. I'm going to touch those too, because I don't want that money sitting in here. It does no good. They're going to make me some more money out in that bank. Okay, so this is my high priority sinking funds binder, and all of these have a lot of money in them, because every month, at the end of the month, I come in here and I infuse all these folders with some money that from savings challenges or from our family monthly savings, like regular savings efforts. So let's get into this and see how much we can consolidate. First up is car insurance, and I have trackers in here. We're gonna leave it here so I can pick them up easily enough. And hopefully you can see everything. The process is a cool process, I must admit. So once you get the hang of it, it's like, it makes you feel so good that you know that you're doing the right thing, putting money away for the future. All right, so this column is the name of the sinking fund. So I just write quickly car insurance. And of course I could pre-write this, but I'm using the same template that I share with y'all, and I just print it out every time I do this. So I could write this, and these also change so much that I would be editing forever. So anywho, binder series, this is my high priority and high yield savings category. So right now this is a 1-for-1, but some of these, like my Christmas one, has its own high yield vault. So wherever Christmas shopping is in here. I have it as its own vault in here, and there it is. So this has its own vault. So technically I'd put the category is not high priority. It's not 1-for-1. In that one, I would put Christmas here, because it's different where I have the money holding in the bank account, if that makes sense. All right, so starting amount for my high yield is $538. So I write that down, because this is going to change. I'm going to edit this, and then I don't have anything to refer back. So I write it down, and then cash. I'm not going to explain every single one like this, but I just want you to understand my spreadsheet. Cash amount consolidated is how much cash I'm taking to the bank. So right now I have 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 118 is going back to the bank, and then the new balance in here will be, and I have my calculator to the side, y'all. Yeah, I don't know if y'all care to see that, but it's here. Can you see it? It's on the screen if you want to. 538 plus 118 is 656. Ooh, $6.56. And if you wanted to do like a whole new balance, if there was like cash you're leaving, this is what the envelope cash total should be if you're leaving any cash in the envelope, so you can get the total balance. But right now, this is really a wash for me. This is not an important column for me because I'm not leaving anything in here. So that would be redundant. I'm just going to stop with the high yield savings account amount because I'm going to take everything out of here except for one envelope. You'll see. All right, so that explains everything. So all of this money goes in the cash tray, and I'm actually going to turn the tray this way. It's easier, we found out last time, for me to put the money in and out. And I think we're good. I've explained everything, so let's hit the road. Let's get her done. So this right here, this is my prop slips, and ooh, I all of that to get to this point because I'm super excited. The high yield savings accounts, or the high yield saving account money, is designated on what I call prop slips that I've made. And instead of me having prop money, which was it was a little bit of labor intensive because I had to keep creating money. This I don't have to create anymore. I just write the number down that's in my high yield, and this is permanent. This is laminated, so you can just use a magic erase marker or alcohol wipe and take this off and rewrite it. So I am not wasting anything, nor am I having to keep creating every time I do a consolidation. So I absolutely love these. So I write on the side the name just in case that falls out for any reason. I just wrote it on the side here, and this amount is going to change. I'm going to put $6.56 up here when I actually do the transfer. So this cash, when it actually goes into the high yield savings account, it's kind of my double check that I come in here and I update this. So this is going to stay reflecting this, but my new amount is going to be different, if that makes sense. Yay. All right, so $538 plus the money that we have here, $118, is $6.56. So there's $20 difference. So I have to go back and audit this tracker because that's not right. So there should be plus 20 somewhere that I'm missing. So a reconciliation of sorts is what I go in there and do. Oh my goodness, I forgot to prop slips, y'all. I might go back and insert this in the front. So if you see this and it looks weird, that's why I went back. But y'all see these prop slips, and I have tons of them ready for myself. And of course I have tons of them ready to sell. So this has been really popular. Thank you guys for understanding my process and integrating it into yours. It makes me feel proud and humbled. However, you can't just have one panda. I know not everybody likes pandas, and I get that. So I also created a couple different versions. So I have these ones for my travel binder. They are beach themed travel ones. Or you can use them however you want. I just created them because I travel in mind. So there are the lawn chairs or the beach chairs, coconuts, drinks, of course, my signature hibiscus. And so I thought those were really cute, and I like the beach background. I think it turned out really cute. So these are beach themed ones. So they're available on my Etsy shop now. So beach themed ones, we're going to use them when we get to the travel binder. I did generic ones with the food emojis. Someone wanted some happy food emojis. That was a custom request by someone. And so I thought, well, those are cute, and I won't charge you because I'm going to sell them for creating something custom. So I thought those were super cute. So there are 6 different emojis with different little happy foods. But I thought those were cute and vibrant. So this is another high yield prop. And then, of course, I couldn't go without making some donut ones. And so these are my donut props. These are duplicates. So here, my donut prop ones with the donuts behind. I thought those were stinking cute. They turned out so cute. And then this one also comes, these ones are also part of the donut package. This just has the sprinkles on top and the pink background with the chocolate on these ones. I didn't fumble fingers today. So yeah, I thought those were super cute, yummy donuts. So we have donut, high yield slips. We have, what do you call it? Emoji, happy food emoji ones. And then we have travel beach theme ones. So, and I have other ones in mind, but I thought these were good to launch now since we're doing consolidation. So they're all linked down below, and they're available on my Etsy shop, y'all. Yay! So that one is done. Next up is car maintenance. And car maintenance has anything that has cash is getting consolidated. Maintenance, and my penmanship starts to stink from the start. So I'm just going to do this bit, so I don't have to keep writing that. So, okay, so we are starting with 714 here. And we are consolidating $140. Ooh, see, already all this money's sitting here. It doesn't need to. I don't want it. I don't want it in here. I want it in the bank. So the new total is 4, 5, and 8, 854. Some of the math I can do myself. Be impressed. So we're going to take out the 140 and put it in the tray. I will update the tracker later, and the number is correct there, so we are good. So if you do cash consolidations, how do you do it different than me? Like I say all the time, I am so willing to learn. I want to know everything. So expense buffer, I had to take some of the money out. So I took $470 out because we were so off on our budget for grocery and for expenses. So I just took it all out. I didn't want to go over and take out, you know, not be able to pay the credit card back. So we have $33 left. Oh, not even. I think I came in here and took another $20. So I'm gonna say minus 20. So now we have $13 left. And I'm just gonna leave this in here at this point. It's not worth me taking it out. So right now that's good. And we have some challenges going that will help amp that back up. But you see why this buffer is so important to have for us. So everybody has a budget for, like, variable budget for grocery shopping, for gas, and for electric, and for utilities in general. We have this that if we don't budget right, I have a place to go. It's almost like my little mini savings account or mini emergency fund just for variable expenses. So I absolutely love this guy. Next up is for my glasses, and I think we've saved a lot of money for my glasses. So let's see, we were starting out with $55 in our high yield, and to that we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. So 195 in cash getting added to this. And so now we have 195 plus 55, 250 for my glasses. Okay, I'm thinking I'm just gonna keep this in here and hold it for my next round of glasses because I get glasses very often. And so to have this money, what am I doing? To have this money in here would be very, very useful for the next time because I didn't save properly this time. So I'm making credit card payments, other debt payment money, like savings challenges is paying off the debt in general. So it's getting it taken care of, but you know what I mean? I want to know that I have that money next time and I don't have to look for savings challenges to pay it off. Health and medical is getting $10 added to $540. So $550 will be its new balance. And that is good. So here it is. I was like, where's the thing? So, yep. Let's see. Home and garden. Ooh, okay. So this one is that one folder I told you is going to have cash. I actually will use this over here. So home and garden has $583 and in the high yield savings account. And in cash, we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84. I wanted to leave $400 in here to pay the gardener throughout the season and not have to keep going back to the bank. But I did a challenge and I did add $120 in here during our last cash stinking fund stuffing. So this 120 can go back to the bank. So 583 plus 120 is 703. Should be my new balance in the bank. And in cash, I'm going to leave $400 in here. So this is the total of the envelope, these two together, but there's $400 cash in here. So that helps me understand where I've left money in my account, in my folders too. And if I truly want to do that going forward. So $400 I thought was reasonable. I think it might now be a little too much out. So we will see. We will see. So home and garden done. Investments. I'm going to make this electronic, although Mr. A is going to take this money, but he does everything electronically. So having this money electronically would be beneficial to him. So we have $225 in the high yield savings right now. And we have $65 that we're going to add to from cash into the account. So 225 plus 65 is 290. So 290 in here is going to the bank. Yay! All right, so I keep putting the money not putting the money in the tray. So if you see these gold bills coming out of the folder, like one of these, if you're new here, I'll explain. These are manifestation bills, and these are just positive vibes. I'm trying to manifest good tithing and abundance in these folders, and investments is one of those. We really truly want to invest in ourselves, invest in the market, and grow that wealth, that generation wealth that way. So that's why you see gold manifestation bills all over the place. Life insurance, we have 152 in the bank, and we're going to add $20 to it. So that is 172. That was life insurance. Awesome. Okay, $20 going in the bank. And then you see how all the money's coming out of here, right? At the end of the day, I don't want it in here. I want it in there so it can go away. Next up is our new car. And in new car, we have $285 in the bank, and we're adding $77. So $285 plus 77 is $362. So all of that's going to go in the bank. And we are good. And I'll update this all later. We really need a new car, so I have a manifestation bill in here to grow this, because we definitely want to see, we don't want to go in debt as where we don't need to. So if we can save for that new car before it becomes a dire need, we're gonna try. Retirement, y'all. This is our fun money. And when we retire, we want to take a massive, awesome, long trip away from the world. And this is the money that we'll use to do that. So our retirement, which this is another one that has a different vault. So the high yield category is different than the binder it's in. So we have $649 right now, and we are going to add, how much? $40. Every dollar matters, y'all. Every dollar matters. So that's $689 now. Is that going to be our total for this folder? Yep. I haven't gone up here and updated this for the March cash stuffing. I realized I need to do that. So next up is Christmas shopping. In Christmas shopping, we have $1,748 in our high yield. To that, we're adding 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. So $290 in cash. So that makes a grand total of $2,038. We met our goal, y'all. And we still have some challenges going on. So we've officially met our goal, which is $2,000. Every year I try to save about $2,000 for Christmas. And once we do that, we're kind of set. We don't really do too much when it comes to Christmas gifts outside of Miss B. So yeah, this is a healthy amount. And if we need to travel, that should be a good amount to travel to wherever we're going to be with family, if that's what everybody chooses to do, travel somewhere and not come here. So medical emergency fund, we have tons of emergency funds in these parts. And it's because I feel like we need to be scenario ready. And having just one general emergency fund is like having your money just bucketed, and I don't know what to do with it. And so this right here allows me to assign money to certain scenarios. Not that we're expecting them to happen. At the end of the day, it's all just savings. But at least I know that I've put enough money away for the thought of anything medical we can cover, or anything Miss B related we can cover. So that's why we have so many emergency funds. Okay, so we have 1814 right now, and we're adding 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 65, 67, 68. $68. This is taking forever, y'all. I just realized. So I'm trying to go fast. 1841, but I also don't want to make any mistakes, because, ooh, y'all, I'm confused when I make a mistake. Plus 68 is 1882. is our total amount right now. Ooh, did it again. Going into our high yield and will be represented on this prop slip. Okay, so back at it. Emergency fund done. Next one is taxes, and I don't have anything in here because everything in taxes I put directly, I do it directly into, I do it all electronically, so it never makes it to cash in here. When I do a savings challenge, though, it'll come in here until I do a consolidation, which I think there's one in our completed challenges right now for business taxes. So luckily, we saved enough when I just finished our taxes up, and we saved enough. That is such a great feeling when you know you saved properly. So high priority is done. Next up, we're going to do low priority binder. And this is my low priority binder, and it's backwards. All right, so this is the low priority binder, and I still have not changed out these very, very frustrating envelopes. They're like plasticky. They stick to each other. You hear that? They're just sticking. So I changed them to the other ones. I have more. I just haven't done it yet. But okay, so birthday extravaganza is up first, and let's see. This is Mr. B and Mr. A and I share this envelope. So our birthdays are funded out of this one. We just have $10 in here. I guess everything helps. So let's put this away. $9.39. That would be $9.49. This is low priority now. So let's put that away. Sure. Next up is date night, and I think we did put some cash in here. So let's go in and give this back to the bank so we can grow for us. We have $560 right now, and to that we are going to add 20, 40, oh wait, 20, wait, 81. Just kidding, $81. $81 to it. So I don't want to make any mistakes, so we're just going to use a calculator. 641 is our new number and our date night. Okay, so we're good there. Next up is fall travel. I don't think we put anything new in there. We're not focused on that right now. Family adventures, I think same. We haven't, well, there's a little bit of cash in here. A couple dollars, it's fine. So we're gonna leave that right now. We won't worry about those. Family and friends, we haven't touched this one a lot because we're so focused on summer travel. So I don't suspect that we're going to have a lot to do in this envelope or in this binder. Spring break, we put a little cash in here the other day. Let's go and take this out so it can start to brew as we focus on other travel. This can like just sit there and grow a couple dollars. So $35 is getting added. So that is 608 plus 35, 643. Perfection. And that was what for spring break? When you're not recording and having people watch you, this goes way smoother. But I know that y'all are watching and are like, you better hurry up. You better hurry. In my head, I'm like, I hear you say, you better hurry up. I'm not gonna watch this. I don't want to watch this. Hurry up. I feel that in my head, but hopefully you don't think that. It's just me like going cuckoo crazy. So next one is annual expenses, kind of the once a year ones or the ones that I just save for once a year and just pay one lump sum. So Amazon Prime got $5. I'm just going to leave these $5 in here. Apple the same. Costco though, that one needs to come out. Let's see. I think it's actually in annuals. I have a vault called annuals. So we have 117 right now in Costco, and we're gonna add $50 right now, and we have a challenge that we're about to consolidate, and that one will go in there too, to be honest. So 117 plus 50 is 167. Awesome. Okay, so that cash is coming out. This goes back in here, and this goes in here. It's getting full, y'all. It's getting full. I'm gonna do this because we haven't ran any 2s, and so it's easier to get to the 20s that way. There we go. All right. So design space, I think got $20. We'll just leave it alone. Google storage, kind of the same. It's just gotten a couple of dollars. We'll leave that. PO box, same, $10 is fine. So we're gonna leave that as it is for now. It's not one of my big ticket items. So for sake of time, we'll just leave that in there. It's fine. All right, so let's hit up the travel binder with our new prop slips. Okay, so this is our travel binder. Absolutely love this guy. Love trying travel binder. So first up is airfare, and I do sell these dashboards. All that you see, these dashboards, I sell them as electronic versions, so you can come in and make your own if you'd like. So I do have these themed ones that you have seen in all these binders. So okay, airfare is here. I want to take this out finally. I get to take it out. I've been waiting, y'all. I've been waiting and waiting. Okay, so airfare. We have 407 in the bank. We are adding to that, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3. So 443. So let's see, 407 plus 443 equals 850. That is correct on there. So we are going to add this to the bank, and we made our goal for airfare as far as paying off our tickets. So I am going to take majority of this out and put it to my credit card and pay the tickets off. So $850 is good to me. So airfare. Dunzo. Okay, next up is transportation, and this one is coming out. And let's see, we don't have anything. We don't have any money right now, so that's a 0 in high yield. To that we have, let's see, 125 that we're adding, and that is good. That money comes out. Okay. So this is getting a new prop slip. I'm just going to put a blank one in. Like I said, I'll update these when I actually do the transfer, and that will tell me that I need to do it. I actually want to change all these out, but we will wait and do that after. I won't bore that with you. So let's see. We'll leave this here until we need it. So this needs to go. Transportation taken care of. Entertainment is next, and entertainment has a lot of money in here. So we have $289 in the high yield savings account today. Am I off camera? I feel like I'm off camera all of a sudden. I just realized I'm writing all the way down at the bottom. All right, so $289, and then to that we're adding 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 128. So that equals 289 plus 128 equals 417. And that will be our new balance for entertainment. So next up, let's flip this over. You see how awesome these trackers are, right? Like, it's just the perfect way to manage all this information at one time. So next up is souvenirs. Let me write this all over again. Souvenirs is starting out. We don't have a prop slip for this. It needs one. And let's see, we will have, stay in there. So 0 starting, and cash consolidated is 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 75, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 288. So that is our new balance, 288, and we are good. No cash is being left behind. Next up, so this one is good. We need to put a prop slip in there. Woo, I'm so happy this is all going to the bank. Okay, so we are going to keep going, and I know we're running up, so we're not going to finish all the binders. I'll have to do the rest of it off screen, but I love that I get to do some of this with y'all. Hold me accountable, y'all. Cruise tickets. Ugh, we're steady saving, y'all. We're steady saving. So we're starting with 0 in the high yield. We have 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 278. All right, so that's good on cruise tickets. This one's gonna need a prop slip too. All right, so those are good. These are so stinking cute. And they match with this so perfectly. Okay, so that's good. And then food is up next. And we have a lot of money saved in food. So $142 to start. And we are adding 250. So 300. 325, 26, 27, 28. So 328. Wow. So we have 142 plus 328, 470. What? When I tell you we oversaved on food, I know we did. I mean, I'm not planning on drinking that much or eating that much there or on the trip or after the trip. That's just a lot of money. So we will repurpose it, right? At the end of the day, we've just saved for the trip and it'll all be commingled, but we set goals just to make sure we're saving enough. And we just our goal was 185. We are at 470. So that's awesome though. I mean, either way we can save it, I'll take it. Next up is excursions. And this is the one I put 550, but it doesn't seem like it would be enough. Okay, so in our high yield, we're starting with 242. And we're adding 1, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 125. So that, well, I don't want to make a mistake. So I'm like, let me just use a calculator. 242 plus 125, 367. That's correct. 367 is correct. Okay. So I have to go back in here and update the prop slips and the trackers. But that's okay. That's small potatoes. So let's put this money in the tray. Go in there. Good, good. All right, so next up is clothes. And we are at $25 for clothes. I guess we could put a prop. We're going to have more coming in here. So let's just go on and put a prop slip. And $25 is where we're at. 25, not 28, 25. And let's go on and put this in here. Can't hurt, can it? So that's good. And then suitcases, we really haven't been focused on it. However, we're still on the savings trip for it. So $49 is what we have saved for suitcases so far. And I'm going to go on and put this in the bank. Last time we didn't, but I will this time. So that gets a prop slip. And we're done with travel. Yay! Look at that, y'all. All that money is out of there and on its way to high yield. Yay! Okay, there's one other folder I want to do with you, and then I'll do the rest off camera, like the Sunday Fun Day. I'll do that off camera. But this one right here, Miss B's, I do want to show you that I am putting her stuff away. There's a lot in here, and I had a comment. Oh, you're saving a lot for there's a lot of cash in there. I was like, there is, and I know I need to change it. Uh-oh. That was, the last one was suitcase and clothes. Okay, so Miss B, birthday. So Miss B. Okay, so birthday right now has 205, and we're adding some cash to her account. So her birthday now will have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 15, 21, no, 25, 26, 27, 28. So 128. So 205 plus 128 is 333. Awesome. So I'm not spending that much on her birthday. She said that she wanted to go to one of the arcades for her birthday. I was like, say less. That would be awesome. So we'll see how much she really means it. But right now, I'm all about it. So her college fund is the other thing that I want to touch right now. And we've been steady saving on this all the time. Every time I go in here, we put something away. So right now, we're at $67.90 in this folder. And again, a manifestation bill. And so today, we're adding 100 to 3, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 80, so 5, 80, 90, 5, So 6. Oh my gosh, 605. Is that right? I need to count that again. Hold on. So 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 84. 20, 40, 60, 85. That's 500. 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 100. Yes, 5, 6, 5. Okay. So that makes a total of 73.95. Is that right? 5, 9, 12, 13. Yep, 13. Okay. So we are good here. Let me put this away real quick. All right, so that was the one big one that I needed to get that money out of here and in the bank, because that could have been growing a lot of money. And this has been in here for a couple of months. So through the years, let's just go on and put that away. This is the braces example through the years. We're starting out with 50 and we're putting another 35. So that's 85 going in through the years. Okay. So we'll update that one. We haven't touched her. I just realized I have not done her back to school binder, which is just everything binder, her everyday binder. And I need to. I need to desperately. All right, remember I told you we have emergency funds everywhere. This is Miss B's emergency fund. So we have 1412 in her high yield savings account right now, and we're adding 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 108. And that's 1412 plus 108, 1520 is in her high yield savings account. So if someone had to take her for a period of time, I would give them access to this account or do a quick transfer. Hopefully my fingers will work. Or Mr. A could do a quick transfer, and they would be able to make her life work for a period of time. Not the whole time, but for a period of time until we figure things out. Miss B's future car. I am trying to save something. That's $25. Let's take it out. Then I won't use it for something else. So $25 going in her future car. Then I actually have it started, because I keep justifying like taking this out if I need to do something for her, because I'm like, she's not gonna need a car anytime soon. And then off to college is kind of one of those same things. There's $50. Oh, look at that. That's like, we'll use one of the fun food donut ones for her. So I'm going to switch this to this, because there is $50 in the high yield. This is my old prop money. So we're going to put this in here, and I'm going to go on and put $20 away. So it had 50, 20, 70, and this is for off to college. So you remember when you had to like supply your dorm room and go buy like $1,000 worth of appliances that you never used when you moved to the dorm? That's what I'm saving for in this folder. So I know I broke my parents when I wanted all the fancy stuff to make my home feel, or my dorm feel like home. And y'all, I'm gonna leave this. No, I'm gonna take that out. So anyway, I absolutely, no, I need to leave this. Actually, I'm tripping. Let me go on and write 50 here, because it technically had it already, and I'll erase it and put, so that way I don't have to keep the old money in there. That's what we need to do. And we're done. So we are done. We have spent too much time on this, so I don't want to bore you too much, but I feel super accomplished. So I feel like we are on track. I feel we're on track. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna go through and complete this process, because this is not all the money I need to take out. I need to touch Sunday Fun Day, and I need to touch our monthly. Both of those savings challenge binders definitely need to be consolidated. Maybe I'll record that and post it to my members. They'll get to see us do that part of the consolidation. But let's see how much we are saving and sending to the bank today, based on what we've already just finished. So let's see. Let me count this. So give me a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 15, wait, 1, 2, 3, 50. 20, 40, 60, 80, 20, 40, 60, 80, 20, 40, 60, 80, 20, 40, 60, 80, 40, 20, 40, 60, 85. All right, guys. So based on these 3 binders that we touched, we're sending $42.19 back to the bank to go into our high yield savings account to help us start growing some passive income via high interest returns on a savings account. Yay! Yay! I'm super duper excited. That just makes me feel like we are doing the right thing every day we come in these binders and put a little away. I know that our life has changed for the better. This is not a rich thing. I say it all the time. I'm going to say it again until I'm blue in the face. So make sure everybody understands. If you came up on this video and you made it this far, when you see us hold money like this, it's not because we are flaunting and flossing. That is not what this is. This is proving that this process works, that any other day prior to when I started cash stuffing and making a zero-based budget, I would get paid and I would have this money virtually and I would go hog wild spending it because I felt like I could. I didn't anticipate half the things that I anticipate now. And now that we anticipate it, we use this money, we go on and pay those burdens off now, and called savings. And I also put money aside for me and for my family to have fun. But once I've done that, which is what we've done here, all of this writing that I did is me assigning it to those burdens and those fun moments. We now know that we can have fun and not be broke when someone comes calling asking for money. So yay is what I say. This is not frivolous spending. This is adult management. This is money management at its best, y'all. And so I'm grateful that I have learned from the best, and I'm grateful that I have made this process work for our family, making tweaks and nuance changes, because every family operates a little differently. So if you're interested, go get this tracker and start tracking your expenses, tracking your money, putting it back into the account and making sure that you're doing the right thing. And if you are interested, you can definitely come get these prop slips for the high yield. This is way easier than having prop money, in my opinion, because you're just changing one slip. This is way easier to erase and then put the new amount than to find ones, 20s, 50s, 100s, 200,000, blah, blah, blah. It's a lot. It's a lot. And then you're forced to leave some of the money in your envelopes when you can do this way and take all of it out. So anywho, reach out to me if you have any questions, but otherwise I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for spending the time with me, because without y'all, this would not happen in this organized fashion. Let me tell you, I'd just be throwing things and being so disorganized, but y'all make me want to be organized so I can explain it clearly to you. It's all a win-win. All right, guys, until the next time, I'm going to say be blessed, be kind, be the reason someone smiles today. And my friends, I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.